Hello, everyone. We are live, and I'm really excited to be here tonight because we are going to talk about dreams. So, tonight we're going to talk about dreams. We're going to talk about, and when I'm saying about dreams, I'm talking about the dreams we have, the goals we have, the things that we set as a North Star or something that we are moving toward. So, I want to first talk about the benefits of dreaming and allowing ourselves to dig deep into our imagination. So that's the first thing I want to discuss, and then I want to talk about the uh, reasons or the stories that get in the way of us carving out time and dreaming and spending time in our imagination. And last but not least, I want to make sure we have time to do a om moment. And if you, for those of you that remember, an om moment is uh, anyone who stays live for the whole 25 minutes, because I'm doing live for 25. When we get to the end, whoever is still here for the live session, your name goes into a lottery and I'll pull it, and you can choose whether you want an oracle card reading. So I have a bunch of oracle cards right here, or you can choose a song prescription. Yes. So um, let's get started. So why don't we talk about the science behind imagination and dreaming? When we allow ourselves to think about the things that we really want and really desire in life, and what I think about is what I feel like knocks on my heart as something that I really want to do more of, something that brings me joy, something that you're in the flow state when you are doing it because you love doing it. And really knowing what that is, really identifying the things that either you've seen someone else do and you see them doing it and you're like, I want to do that. That is something that I want to do. That is a goal of mine. I would love to do that. I'm dreaming about doing that. Sometimes it's something you've done before and you already know firsthand how much you love doing it and how much you enjoyed doing it. And when I talk about this, it could be anything related to hobbies, relationships, career. When I discuss dreams and goals, I like it to just be about anything in life, anything that you desire that is going to give you a chance to have a more fulfilled life or a more satisfied life. That is what I'm talking about when I say dreams. And we don't always allow ourselves to imagine or spend time with those dreams or state those dreams. And we're going to get into that. That's going to be the second part of today. But I want to talk a little bit more about the benefits of us connecting with the things that really bring us joy and the things that we desire more of in our lives. And for those of you who are here, feel free to chime in. Feel free to say what benefits you experience when you allow yourself to dream or to imagine a life that you want. So feel free to put in your benefits. I'm going to talk a little bit more about it. When we access either our imagination or intuition or that quiet place within, we get a wealth of information and possibility. if we just stay stuck in our routine or stuck in what people have told us we can do or not do, then we cut off a whole world of possibility. I'm gonna shut that window. Hold on one second. So they're having fun though. Some kids on the trampoline. They're having fun. They're living their dream. They're living their best life. They're living their fully expressed life. Actually, it looks like a lot of fun. Anyway, so when we give ourselves the opportunity to connect with things that bring us joy, well, first of all, we are getting access to a wealth of knowledge, access to possibility, access to joy. So for those of us who struggle sometimes with feeling unhappy or feeling depressed, I may have to close the other window. This is really funny. Now there's someone like, I don't know if they're leaf blowing or sawing something. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold that thought. The benefits of dreaming and tapping into what brings you joy in this life. Hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. No fresh air, and that's okay. That's okay. All right. So, yes. So tapping into our imagination opens us up to wisdom, tapping into the quiet within and our intuition, and really connecting with what brings us joy, what brings us healthy and lasting joy. And I'm saying all of this, and I mentioned this earlier, as a way to access what we desire and what we dream of in this life. So there is a strong correlation. There's a strong correlation between joy and peace and living out our dreams, or at the very least, naming something that we dream about. And again, I'm talking, this can be in relationship, this can be in career, this can be in hobbies, this can be in pastime, it can be in any aspect of life. Something that we desire to do more of, something we desire to incorporate into our lives. When we allow ourselves the time to connect with whatever that is and to name whatever that is, we are opening ourselves to more alignment, contentment, fulfillment. So it's so important that we carve out the time to really reflect and really connect with information that I always like to say our heart whispers or our imagination gives us around what we really want in this life, what we dream about, what we desire. So if there are all these benefits, right? There's cognitive functioning benefits, there's personal growth benefits. I believe that when we connect with the things that we really want in life, we're also connecting with purpose. So there's existential benefits, like why are we here? What are we doing? There's purpose. If there's all these benefits to accessing our dreams or dreaming and imagination, why aren't we all doing more of it? So I'm going to pause because I want to ask the viewers, can you please share why you think we don't pause and allow ourselves to explore our dreams, to imagine a life where we are doing what we desire? What are all the stories? What are all the beliefs? What are all the reasons why we don't do that? What are all the reasons? Anybody want to post an example? I can throw out one. Sometimes we say we don't have time. Like there's just not enough time to sit here and dream about something or imagine something because we have so many other things we need to be doing. We have to just kind of focus on the next thing. And that's very real, right? That's very real. I can't be distracted, right? I have to just focus. What are other thoughts, beliefs, stories, reasons why we don't dream? I'm just going to wait here. I'm hoping a viewer is going to give me something. Just anything. Just any reason why we hesitate and don't carve out time to dream or imagine. And if not, I will come up with more. But I would love to work off of something that someone else says. So if someone out there has a reason why we don't take the time to dream or imagine a life that we really want. There's plenty of stories. So I mentioned not feeling like we have enough time. It's too distracting, not wanting to be distracted by that. Anyone else have any other stories? Another story is fear of change. If something that you desire, and again, this is like a relationship, there's something that you desire more of in your life or you're dreaming about in your life. If you allow yourself to do that, then you potentially are inviting change, and that's unknown, and that is, that can be another reason why people don't allow themselves to dream. So that's another one, right? So what do we have now? We have not enough time. It's a distraction, fear of change. If we actually allow ourselves to think about what we want more in this life, would it change everything? Would it? Right? So that's another story or thought or belief that can get in the way. Another one is, I think there's a message. There's a message like dreaming is foolish, and it's not practical. It's not logical. And in a society that focuses a lot on logic and practical and left brain, there may not be any encouragement like, well, maybe there's something that you can access. Maybe there's a problem you can solve, or maybe there's clarity that you can gain. And maybe there's confidence and connection that you can acquire by allowing yourself to dream and imagine things that you want in your life. But there's a story in society. Oh, that's a little woo-woo. That's a little too airy. Like just stay practical. Just do what's expected of you. Do what's going to pay the bills. Don't go outside of any of that in any way, shape, or form. Right. So we can get caught in rigid thinking or stories. So that's another reason why we don't dream or imagine, even though there's so many benefits that I've already explained. The benefits of accessing joy, the benefits of gaining clarity and confidence, like all these things, right? Does anybody have another reason why we don't dream or imagine? We talked about time. We talked about fear of change. We talked about stories of it being, impractical or illogical to think about what we really want in this life or dream about. I'm pausing because I know sometimes there's a delay. Another one is money stories, right? Well, let's say that you get a hit that you want to take up some sort of creative outlet, like you want to dance, or you want to paint, or you want to do something that brings you joy, that involves a creative outlet. Well, are you going to afford the supplies, or are you going to be able to afford going to a class, right? And that can bring up time as well, and the money. So these are all stories that we will create that literally keep us from accessing something that's going to make us feel more joy and more fulfillment in this life. And are we doing ourselves a favor? Are we doing ourselves a favor? Are we doing our society a favor? Are we doing our loved ones a favor if we are blocking access to connecting, self-connection with what we really want, problem solving and creative solutions to making those things that we really want a reality in our lives? Who are we benefiting? Who are we benefiting by not allowing ourselves to do that? So I know that the number one reason why people will say, no, I don't have time to dream. I don't have time to imagine, right? Well, it may not be the number one. I think the top three are time, money, fear of change, right? So, afraid that you don't have enough time, afraid that it's going to cost something, and fear of change. So I am really excited. I have developed a permission to dream challenge. It's virtual, it's free, and it's only 10 minutes a day for 5 days. So a 5-day challenge, 10 minutes a day, and you will gain tools. So what this challenge is every morning you'll wake up and you'll have an email from me, and it will be a quick video with a tool, a tried and true tool to help you access what it is that you desire in this life, to help you access a dream, to help you access something that you really hope to incorporate more in your life. So you will get a tool that helps you do that. These tools include meditation, journal prompts, using imagery, using arts, using movement. And then it finishes with coming up with a daily dream ritual. So for those of you who feel like you don't have enough time to dream, and for those of you who feel like you can't really afford it, this helps you with both of those things. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the comments. This is my permission to dream challenge. I would love to spend time with all of you and support you on taking steps towards your dreams and taking steps towards more joy and fulfillment and freedom and incorporating things that you really love and bring you joy in your life. I feel that I have successfully done that in my own life, and now it is a mission to provide opportunities for people to have the same thing, where they can know and live their dreams. So please, please, please check that out, and I'd love for you to be part of it. It not only includes the emails, but I'm going to do 2 live sessions, one in the beginning and one at the end, to help support people along the way. You also get access to a private Facebook group that I will be on every day, daily, to help answer questions and help provide support. So definitely look into it, and I would love to have you part of it. Are there any questions about it? Any questions or any comments about anything that I shared today? Any questions about the Permission to Dream Challenge, or any comments about dreams, goals, going after things that we desire in life, the benefits of doing that, the benefits, both like brain, cognitive, personal growth, existential benefits? Or any questions about the barriers or the stories or the beliefs that we carry that keep us from accomplishing the things that we want to in this life, or going towards the things that we want to? Are there any questions or comments before we do an Om moment? So anyone out there that wants to say hi and ask a question, I'm here. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to answer any questions. Well, that leads me to what I'm going to say next. And that is, so I want to be able to pull a card, um, or prescribe a song for someone out there that's been watching this whole time. Please put your name or comment. You don't even have to put your name. I know sometimes it shows up depending on which thing you're using, Facebook or YouTube, and what I don't know what you call it, username or name associated with the image, whatever. If you want me to pull an oracle for you, please say it. Or if you want me to prescribe a song, please say it. Put it out there, and I'll be happy to do it for an Om moment. And I guess if nobody responds, I'll just randomly pick one, but I would love to do a personal one. And I do see people on here watching. So if you want me to pull an oracle for you, or if you want me to prescribe a song as we wrap up this conversation about dreams and the benefits of dreams and what gets in the way of us dreaming, and the opportunity that I'm offering, the Permission to Dream Challenge, that I would love to have all of you be a part of. So please spread the word. If you have a friend that you think, like, I have a friend who really isn't happy and they're not feeling fulfilled in life, and I wish that they had a connection to what it is that they really want in life, please pass on this Permission to Dream to them. I want them to be able to access it and get it. So nobody has said anything. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to just pull an oracle card. I could prescribe a song to everybody, but I think I'll just pull an oracle card. Yeah. So these are pretty cool cards. This one is they're called Divine Beloved, and what I like about these particular cards is they just have like a short prayer on them, which I think is really cool. So I'm going to pull a card for all of you who are watching right now. So let's just have this be for those of you who are watching, and let's see what happens. Let's see if it relates to what we're talking about here, or I trust that it's exactly what those of you who are listening need to hear. Okay. All right. Okay. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Acceptance. Whoops. Okay. I accept myself. I accept myself. And it's let me love and accept myself as you love me. May I find you shining brightly within my own being. I love that. Let me love and accept myself as you love me. May I find you shining brightly within my own being. It kind of reminds me of like namaste, right? The light in me salutes the light in you. And you know what? That might be the perfect wrap up to this, because the truth is, every one of you has a unique dream inside of you. And part of my desire to illuminate, right? So those of you that are familiar with my work, I want to illuminate the stories that bind us and keep us from living a life of joy, bliss, and healthy relationships. And I also like the idea of illuminating the light that is in each one of you, and the unique light. Like every one of you, each and every one of you has something special to bring to this world. You have, I love the quote, don't die with the music inside of you. But it's just the idea is everyone has something in this life to express, and only you can access that. But I would love to facilitate it. I would love to facilitate the process of you being able to apply some of the tools in the Permission to Dream Challenge so that you can access that. So thank you all for being here for my live for 25. That's exactly 25 minutes. So high five. And please come back. I'm trying to do these as much as possible. Next week is only going to be for the private Permission to Dream group. So if you want to see me again next week, please register Permission to Dream. All you need to do is put in your name and your email, and you'll get 2 lives with me. Otherwise, I probably won't be back here for another couple of weeks, because next week is just going to be for the private group. All right. Take good care, everybody. And thanks again for being here. I really appreciate it. Dream on. Bye-bye.